So I heard you're trying to start a physical media collection. Thankfully, I have the guide just for you. I've been collecting VHS tapes since I was a kid, and I know a thing or two about collecting physical media. So let me give you a hand. Let's jump right in. My first and arguably most important piece of advice is to be realistic. Physical media can take up a lot of space, and if space is something you lack, physical media collection may simply just not be for you at the moment. There are plenty of different storage methods you can use to try to help you, but make sure, as I said, you're being realistic. If you don't have the space, you don't have the space. Also for this reason, I suggest limiting your collection to what you actually enjoy, so that way you can get the most out of what you have. Also, tip 1.5, don't just collect for value. You will get burned in the future. Some VHS tapes mold, some discs kind of rot, things won't age well. It's meant to be something for you to constantly enjoy, so make sure you get what you want. Okay, so you have the space and you have the desire. Where do you get these things? My second piece of advice is to find local sources. The reason I suggest finding local sources is because sourcing everything from places like eBay or other online sources can start to be incredibly expensive depending on what you're collecting. If you're looking for things like DVDs and CDs, some big box stores actually still carry those, but you can also check things like thrift stores. Thrift stores also have a high chance of having VHS tapes and cassettes. One thing though about thrift stores is you often won't find things like this, which is home recorded media or recorded airings. The reason is a lot of thrift stores will actually throw these out because they can't guarantee what's on them. So your best bet for finding these is actually places like Facebook Marketplace. A lot of times people are just trying to throw their whole collections of these away, so sometimes you can even get a bunch of them for free. Sometimes these kind of tapes pop up on eBay, but usually they'll go for crazy prices. Unfortunately too, on eBay it's really easy to fall into what I call the second generation trap. A second generation tape is a copy that someone makes of an original recording, so basically you're buying a copy. Sometimes they're listed as second generation, sometimes they're not. But be careful and always look in the descriptions of what you're buying. Another place I suggest looking is dollar stores. Sometimes Dollar Tree will have CDs and DVDs, and local little mom and pop shops might even have VHS still. My third piece of advice is be patient. This didn't happen in a day. I've been collecting for quite a long time, and you won't find everything you're looking for in a single day when you go out and hunt. These are from many different thrift hunts. If you really can't wait and need to buy a certain tape on eBay, I do suggest looking at the sold listings to make sure you're not getting scammed by a higher price from someone else's listing. And my fourth and final piece of advice is keep a record. This can be digital, even in your notes app, this can be physical. There are a lot of different apps you can actually use for this, and if anyone actually has any suggestions for some, please leave it for others in the comments. This is mainly done to avoid duplicates in your collection, and just to keep track of everything you have. I hope this guide helped you start your physical media journey, and until next time, see ya!